What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you new here, my name is Houston Crosta, founder of Royalty Exotic Cars, and today we're driving in my freshly wrapped red Bugatti Veyron. A couple of days ago, I had somewhat of an epiphany of an idea that, well, I've never seen done, and for sure I actually know it's never been done before with the Bugatti Veyron. And I have a small amount of experience with doing what we're about to do with a Lamborghini Gallardo I used to have a couple of years ago. And today, Jesse and I are going to tackle what I think is going to be the most epic mod I've ever done to a car. We're about to pull in to our shop at Royalty Exotic Cars, which is a rental car company. So check us out, royaltyexoticcars.com. For anybody that doesn't know what we do here, we're in Las Vegas. We do not build cars, work on cars. This is just hobbies that I've picked up along the way. So I'm going to get this car loaded up, and I'll share with you today a Bugatti two-wheel drive conversion. All right, guys, car is almost ready to go on the lift, but before we put it on the lift, I wanted to reintroduce you to Jesse, one of my best friends for 10 years, who a few years ago was a police officer, and I asked Jesse to come down to Vegas with Royalty Exotic Cars and help us out doing some maintenance on our fleet. But didn't stop there. We started to do anything and everything we could think of on these cars. So behind you, we have my Bugatti Veyron, which again, I want to remind you is my car. Okay, not someone else's car. We do not work on other people's cars at Royalty Exotic Cars. So, Jesse.
So, this is what happened. He brought the car in today and was like, dude, I got this great idea. And I looked at him and said, oh man, it's gonna be another project that's gonna be like back-breaking work, but we're gonna make this thing rear-wheel drive.
Why? You know why? Because it's slow. When it's all-wheel drive, 4,000 pounds, the car does not feel fast. It's going fast, don't get me wrong. The car beats other cars in a race. But getting a 720S McLaren, it feels like it's gonna kill you. Oh, yeah. Okay, that car is crazy. So I said, you know what? I did that shit to a Gallardo a few years ago. Why can't we do it to a Bugatti? So out comes the front differential and the axles, and we'll see what happens. All right, so come over here and check this out. So Jesse, tell everybody what this part is right here.
So this is the front differential for the all-wheel drive system. This right here powers the front axles, which one is right here, one is right here. We're gonna remove this, drop the mounts, expose this panel here. The drive line obviously goes all the way back to the transmission on that side. Should be pretty simple and easy. So
step one, what we're gonna do is get the wheels and hubs out to make sure that when we pull these axles out here, everything kind of goes out accordingly. Because in my Gallardo, I actually did it two ways. In my Gallardo, I left this up here for kind of like some weight balance. In this car, I'm not going to do the same thing because this is a very heavy car. So removing a piece like this could shed 300 or 400 pounds. It's pretty heavy, yeah. Yeah, and it's a really plus big fluid piece. So it's going to shave us a lot of weight, which is going to improve, obviously, the performance of the car. Because we still do have a 365 rear tire, so it's definitely going to still hook up. Wheels are going to come off right now, and then we're going for these axles next. I am a little bit worried about one little thing that I'm going to show you guys in a second, but the way those axles are kind of tightened, they're attached to those hubs are really unique.
It looks like the axles are pressed into the hubs.
Yeah, so we might need to press those out.
We're going to have to take the whole assembly out, take it to a machine shop or shop that has a special press, and maybe get those out of there.
And anybody wants to see more carbon porn, because there's carbon everywhere. Just everything's carbon. Everywhere you look, carbon, carbon, carbon. I don't know where the weight comes in this car, because if the whole car is carbon fiber, how does it weigh over 4,000 pounds? This is 4,230 pounds.
All of it is in the engine.
I guess it is. It's all back there. So increased traction.
Yeah.
Supervisor. I have my supervisor here with us. So this is my daughter, Carly. She's I'm not sure if you're shy, because you're pretty not shy, but
she's chilling.
She's just chilling, watching her dad do some reckless stuff, as usual. See how big the front rotor is to a Bugatti Veyron.
Got the brake caliper off.
Look how big the brake caliper
Pretty
is.
simple. Wasn't as hard as that
Oh
was
my,
gonna be.
dude, Jesse.
Gee.
This is like the lightest thing I've ever put in my hand. This is the light. I'm gonna, in about 2 minutes, I'm gonna go get the 488 ones that we have spares for. I swear, this has gotta be the lightest brake rotor I've ever felt, ever. Holy crap, it's amazing. We're gonna label this brake rotor. All right, so the brake caliper is off. The next part of this, we're gonna have to remove the hub assembly here. So we have the dust shield for the hub, but then we also have the actual hub and, you know, the bearing and everything in here. So there's a small bolt, well, a big bolt holding the bottom part of the suspension on over here. That's about to come off, and then I've got the top one to do, and then we should pretty much be able to release the entire thing and pull out that axle. So we're almost there. Side one. All right, guys, welcome back. So yesterday we worked till about 9 o'clock at night, but we ran into a part to where we needed to put some extra effort into it, so we decided to wait for the morning. Right now we just unhooked the inner joint to the differential in the front, and I'm about to pull out. We've got one side out, we're about to pull this side out. So Jesse and I are gonna kind of snug on this and just get the hub out, and it should just pop out, kind of. There we go. So here's the hub. What we're gonna do is remove the inside of this. The outside of this is already good. And we're gonna put these things back in, take it for a test drive.
It's not as hard as I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, essentially, you know, all cars, whether they're Bugattis or Lamborghinis and stuff like that, are designed by people. And most designers don't work on just a single project. So the guy that designed the Veyron, or the mechanical engineers that designed the Veyron, also had hands in Gallardos, R8s, and a lot of the same design language and same mechanical language is used in these cars. So if you've ever worked on a Lambo, you'll see familiar things with these. That's why I have confidence when I'm taking this car apart myself, because at the end of the day, this is a 2008 Bugatti Veyron. I haven't had a warranty on it since 2011, so realistically, I mean, it is what it is, right?
And I'm working on the car with him, so boosts his
So,
confidence level.
He
pretty
forgets
high.
to add Jesse every time.
Okay, so technically,
Myself.
yeah. Well, what I'm
I
saying
did
is that I try to do all the stuff that risks breaking really bad things that are very expensive,
Correct.
to replace
Jesse's
hubs and
just
axles
your
like this could be.
counterintuitive partner.
Yeah. Well, Jesse's the guy that makes sure that I don't use too much force.
Yes. So usually I take most apart and everything. If I get stuck anywhere and I know I can get out, but it might break, I let him break it because it's his money.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if he breaks
And
it, he can't get mad.
plus, sometimes I'm a little bit more think outside the box type problem solver. So I can come in and save Jesse every once in a while.
Yeah, he does.
So-
Not gonna lie, he does.
All right, let's get this thing out. I'm excited. I want to put it back together and already go and see what it can do. Rear wheel drive.
All right, guys. As you can see here, rotor, caliper, brake pads back in, the hub's back in. Passenger side is already done. Finishing the last piece here on the driver's side. 2 fender lining pieces right here. This will go back in here. Wheel goes on, under panel goes on. We'll take this piece for a test drive and let's see how reckless this can get.
We're out of the garage. What I'm gonna do now is just go slow. We're gonna cruise. We're gonna go through a couple gears. We're gonna make sure that the computer knows there's a lot more power to the rear wheels now. So I wanna kinda know how the computer's gonna act. So I'm gonna just drive it a little bit and we'll see how it does. So far, so good. Actually has a lot better turning radius, which is wonderful. So pretty stoked about that. I'm gonna take it to this empty lot that we have for car shows. You can see we're putting up some nice new lights for our new show this next week. What now? What do you think we should do, Mario?
It's up to you.
Awesome. Let's go get the rest of the crew.
So we're going through with this?
Well, I mean, I want to drive it around before we make some final decisions, but you know, we shall see what happens. I'm gonna get these wheels torqued down, and seems to be okay. So.
Well,
Nothing's broken.
all faults are good.
No faults yet, but I mean, I didn't take it out of second gear, so.
Still, nothing. Steering wheel's a lot lighter.
Dude, the turning radius is amazing.
Now?
Like before, I had to make about a 3.5 to 4 point turn to make a U-turn.
Yeah.
Now it's just a 2 point turn. So major improvement there. Steering wheel feels amazingly light. I am a little tempted to take that traction control button off right now.
No.
Okay, I mean, I really truly don't know how to say this, but what we just did is like incredible. We took off the entire front wheel drive unit to the most expensive all-wheel drive car ever made, and we literally just made one of the most expensive cars in the whole world rear wheel drive. If you see where I'm sitting right now, yeah, it already works. Jesse, like,
over here.
congratulations, bro.
Yes, we did it.
Like, when I came in the office yesterday and I was like, we're doing this, what did you think?
I was like,
Hell
he's out
no.
of his mind. This guy's out of his mind.
Yeah, but we did it, all right? And enjoy these freaking donuts. And don't forget to subscribe to Royalty Exotic Cars and do all the fun YouTube stuff, all right? Like us and share us and do all those things. So thank you very much for the support. We love you, and we're doing crazy Bugatti donuts again. Boom, right now.
Here you go.
All right, well, if we're recording, let's talk about this, okay? Look at that.
We almost lost a tire.
Oh, we almost lost a
We almost
tire.
lost a tire.
Which tire, though?
Now, did you hear it when we were driving this one?
Oh, belts!
Holy shit. Oh my
Oh, those are Bugatti donut tires!
Oh my God.
Number 2! But two-wheel drive.
God.
Look at these tracks.
They're like brand new.
They're brand new. Look at these tracks, Mario. They're so thick. Look at this. I laid new asphalt over here. This is amazing. Anyways, it's not about money. It's not about what you do. It's about how much risk you take, right? 2 days ago, we had an all-wheel drive.
We did a day and a half.
Okay, yesterday and a half. We had an all-wheel drive Bugatti, and I thought, why wouldn't it be better to make it rear-wheel drive? And yeah, we just tried it, and it's rear-wheel drive.
Blind.
Done. It's amazing. Enjoy that, guys. All right? That's my car. That's my best friend, Jesse. This is the Royalty crew out here. If you guys want to see this car in person, it's at Royalty Exotic Cars in Las Vegas. It's on display every single day. See you guys soon.
Yeah.